Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon to all my friends. Reality, reality. What the fuck it is reality? Everyone talks about reality as something real. What is fucking real? What is real? What is real? Real is what you perceive as something that you understand. But what if what you understand is just being programmed by something or someone else so that you would perceive it as real? We observe things, but we cannot observe ourselves except if we look to ourselves in a mirror. And some people says that what we look externally, it's something internally. So whatever unfolds in front of us, it's something that we create from within. Everything is possible. I won't deny anything. I won't deny anything because I know nothing. All I know is that at some point I was a liquid. They call it sperm. From this liquid, it gets inside a woman, and then it grows in a baby, and the baby becomes this idiot that is talking in front of a camera. What is normal? What is real? What is impossible and what is possible? Everything is possible. I now been around for 46 years, if that means anything, and already experienced so many weird things, enough for me to say that real it's is not, or that there are infinite possibility and infinite realities. From synchronicities, dreams that shows up in my life, thoughts that came into reality, and many more. And how can I look at the external circumstances and the events and places and say, oh, this is the real life? Yeah, sometimes I get caught in this shit, and I let myself concern and worry. But then I try to get back into the understanding and into the conscious understanding that this is not real, and if it's and even if it's real, that's relative. It changed and transform, and it changes shape, or if you like to believe it, it shift timeline and realities. I was doing some work where I am right now, and we were burning wood, and was collecting some wood inside the basket because we needed to weight it and then burn it. And I look at the surroundings, so we are in the middle of a forest, and a first deja vu, and then I dream it. I did dream it a while ago before coming here, and it's not the first time that I have a dream, and then eventually it transforms and becomes the so-called reality, so that you kind of like, okay, it's not the first time, it's probably not won't be the last time, but when you have a kind of like experience like this, you know, how can you go out there and talk to other people and you tell them, you know, like the real life, this is real, this is the real life, the real existence, blah 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 blah. What is? I mean, I always make this example. We sleep dreaming, so now we dream so vivid that we don't know we are dreaming, and it looks so real, even the emotions. And then you wake up and say, oh, it was a dream, because that's how we've been taught. You know, we are real human, and then we sleep and we dream, so it's nothing to worry about. You know, don't worry about that. How can you not worry about that? Like when you're dreaming, I don't believe it dreams. I believe it that it's just another sort of reality. You don't know you're dreaming. That's real. And then you wake up and then, oh, it was a dream. And now we don't know if we are dreaming. We don't know if we are asleep. We assume that we are awake. But what if we wake up at some point and it's like, oh, it was just a dream. It was just a dream. What if? I think there are high chance that it will be the so-called death, right? You die, and like many people that had a near-death experience, they die, and then their soul goes somewhere else. They tell most of the time that what like the so-called real life now in the death state as just like a bodiless, just a soul. They look at what they used to think was a real life, and they say, oh, this is real, and that feel like it was a dream. So same shit, isn't it? All we know is just what we learn. Everything we assume to be part of our life, and then we fight for and kill for, is only something that we've been told to be. And we watch TV and the surroundings we were born, the environment we were born, and you know, we are convinced that it's something special that belongs to us, but we are just collecting informations that will shape us. So we just self-learning entity or programs or whatever you want to call it, and we just accept it because that's all we've been told, and that's what that's all we know. So if you are a self-learning entity that doesn't know anything else, obviously for you that's the reality, because there is nothing else to disagree with that, and no one else telling you that might not be real, and your body might not be yours, and then that is just some circumstances, or some video game creators that had fun to create all this program, and us as self-learning programs, we just go through this game or existence through pre-install dynamics. I don't know if it makes sense. You know what I mean is that you program something, and then if you go left, then you're gonna interact with something else, but the program says that that encounter maybe with that person animal will give you some information that connected to maybe looking at the sun and feeling the wind will create some other information. So everything is like pre-programmed, like in an infinite way of connection and possibility that will bring a result that is the result of the program that have been made in this game called Life on Earth. So, I can't convince you that I had dreams that become true. Someone will believe it, someone will not. It's not a problem. I'm not here to convince you. I just, because I want to share a story, and whoever needs to hear it, when will hear it, they will gain important information that will help them to go through their existence. That's why I'm here sharing as reading other people experiences, or watching videos of other people experiences. It helped me to understand and to become what I am now. Someone that doesn't believe in nothing, but believe everything, and is not interested to do anything except what makes me feel good. All that I'm interested is to try, and it's hard to make other people feel good, because if this is not real, and that's all an illusion. Everything is an illusion. Career, money, status, love, everything is an illusion, because everything has been programmed to make it feel it in that way, and then it's all temporary, because we're gonna get old and die. So what you care for, what you care about, that why you care about something that you don't know about, you were sent into without knowing about, and you have a body you don't know about, and nothing of what you think or you think you know and want, you know anything about, because you don't know. know nothing. I know nothing. That is knowing nothing is that what tells me that reality is not real, but a well constructed sort of like a game. What's the purpose of this game? I don't know. I, I still have no idea. And even if something will tell me, does this entity really giving me an information that I really need to understand, or is just still part of the game? We don't know. Like people that had near that experience. What if what the entity they met is still part of the game? But if you think about, even if everything is part of a game, and there are video games creators, who is above them? And even if there is something above them, who is above them? Because for what we can understand, there must be somewhere a beginning of all of this, and whoever it's above us and above them and above them, above. So realize that we know nothing, you know nothing, and let's make all each of us, let's make each other happier. At least we can go through this unreal reality with some peace of mind. Namaste.